Hi, I'm Billi Martin from Brooklyn, New York, filmmaker, and I have been battling fibroids since 2007. Started in my early 30s. I've had 3 myomectomies. The third one, the third one was in 2016 during my son's C-section. I, I've been through it. I've been through it. Like, I've had all of the symptoms I feel, the headaches, the heavy bleeding, the anemic, the high blood pressure, the migraines, painful sex, all of the above. And that's not just the physical. Let's not even get started on the emotional. When I started with this battle, I had no knowledge that this was something that many others were going through. It wasn't a common conversation in my household, and I want to change that. I want it to become a common conversation in every household, so that women like myself do not feel alone during this battle. Literally, 2 options: hysterectomy, myomectomy. That's all the 2 options I had. Well, so I thought that I had, but those were the only 2 options that were options that were given to me. And now that I know that there were more options, more beneficial and more favorable options, I'm literally trying not to cry. Yeah, but because of my age, and because at the time when I first started this battle, I only had 1 child. I only had a daughter, and so I always chose myomectomies. And yeah, each and every one of them was harder than the previous, because I wanted to have more kids. But then, that option became less and less favorable. And so I wish I had more options. Oh yes, it affected everything, not just my personal life, my professional life. It affected everything. It affected my relationships. It affected how I was maneuvering in a relationship, if I wanted to continue or not, if I wanted that person to know about this or not. If he did know, will he still look at me the same? It did a number on me personally, and I felt, and it did change me. It did change me. Did it change my family? No. They just became known. They just knew of it. My daughter was more scared than any, because she was there after every surgery. So I felt like I was more nervous for her than I was myself, because her number 1 question was, "Is this going to happen to me too?" A lot of times, and I honestly didn't have an answer for her. I could never say yes. I could never say no. I wasn't going to bring myself to say yes, but I could never tell her no, because I would have been lying. But yeah, it definitely changed my personal life in every way possible. That's why I'm still not married now. It was damn near impossible. It was damn near impossible. You would have thought I was asking for a walkthrough on how to do open heart surgery. It was very difficult. A lot of first I started internally with family members and so on and so forth, and that went nowhere. So doing research or asking general questions, when you go to a random doctor's appointment, asking really, your gynecologist on a regular. I was not. Whenever I got answers that I wasn't comfortable with, I made another appointment with another doctor to ask more questions because I needed to understand why this was happening to me, and I was not getting the reassurance that it wasn't just happening to you, honey, and that there is help for you. So because I wasn't getting that, I was on this campaign to find out as much as I can, and for as long as I can. And I'm still learning new things about this battle that I haven't known 2007. So since 2000, I'm still learning, but a lot of information. What I've been doing, I am a producer, so I've been having conversations. I'm doing a documentary called Suffered in Silence about my journey with fibroids. And I plan on making it a random conversation, and on every platform I can. For the conversation to be had, and that to be held, and that's my goal. Is to make it a normal conversation. To all the women who are suffering, friend or not, please know you are not alone. Please know you do not have to have a hysterectomy. You do not please do not be scared to ask. Even if you don't know what the hell you're asking, do not be afraid to ask. No question is a stupid question, because this is your life, and you deserve all of everything you need. You deserve all of the information that's out there for you to decide on what to do with your body. Please do not feel that you are alone, because honey, you are not. You are not alone. And even if I don't know you and you feel like you're alone, you can reach out to me and I'll hold your hand too. You are not alone. That's the number one thing I want women to know, who are dealing with this, or